120.
Have a blind marriage in the wheel. My playful heart has got me in trouble now, but it's a fix. I wanna be in. I knew from the start I would get in. Oh, What do I believe? What makes me feel it to write you this song? 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt? Who's wrong and who's right? I cannot decide, 'cause I'm sober tonight. I cannot escape. I'm here till it breaks. Oh, how my heart aches. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt? Still rolling the dice, still hoping to find a future for me. I'm still in this fight. I pray for the night to go easy on me. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt? Why do you still
Hello! No, I wasn't ready, but I am now. There's just carnage here and us just trying to slew to a gate that didn't have an aircraft either on it or embedded in the terminal right next to it and unable to get out if I spawned in there. I found one now, and I think everything is all absolutely fine. Anyway, a very warm welcome to all of you. who are here early. I've had a lot of trouble today. I was so far ahead of schedule. I had 2 crashes to desktop, query cause, don't know why. And then it's just very, very busy here, which is great, of course, but it does make finding a stand a little bit tricky. But I've squeezed myself in the corner here, and all is well. I'm out the way of everybody. Probably could have gone a little further to the right. But yes, this is where I started. I spawned on top of someone, I think A32NX. My apologies for that. There's someone here, which meant when I spawned on this stand, obviously they couldn't then push back from theirs without crashing it through me. So that's the reason for the delay, but not too much of a delay, not as much as I thought it was going to be. So who have we got? We have here Riley, of course. Thank you for alerting me to the fact that my stand was taken. We've got Martin, we've got eSuperfly. What gate am I? Haven't even looked. I think, looking at the chart, it's probably 36, I think. Oh no, 61. It's either 36 or 61. I think 61. That's a different scenery. This is the latest freeware scenery for Oslo. There's a link in the video description if anyone would like it, and it's been updated just this morning. I haven't actually flown from here before, so I don't know what it looked like before, but to me it looks really quite good. And I even saw at the original gate where I spawned on top of someone a VDGS, which worked. It wasn't accurate, but it worked. So that's really very exciting for a freeware scenery. Anyway, Simon, good afternoon and welcome. I didn't say the stream had started. No, I didn't ping anyone in my server, did I? Let me do that now, quickly, because, yeah, I was just faffing, faffing, trying to fix the sim. Let me go to stream announcements. Tell everyone live now. And, oh, I've done it wrong. At everyone. Live now. There we go. That should have pinged everyone, I think. Oh well, whatevs. So Paul, hello to you. Good evening. David, hello. Welcome to you. I saw a question from Benjamin, and yes, we are indeed on VATSIM today. Gibi, good morning. Simon C, good morning. You decided to take the CRJ from Oslo after all instead of taking the DC6 for a spin. Awesome. Glad you're joining us for the whole route. Jonathan Borges, welcome to you. Who else is here? Alex, I think I've said hello to, but maybe not. Welcome to you, Alex, of course. Jenny, always excited for the streams. No Twitter today, no. Good tune, but it's no bad Santa, is true. The music was taken from a playlist from someone who did a sort of Norwegian, I can't remember what I read, but it was a Norwegian-based playlist, although not Norwegian Munich. Not Norwegian music. Would be greatly appreciated if you could hit that like button. It would. Thank you very much for pointing out, Simon. That would be awesome if you'd do that. Who else is here? Riley, I've said hello to. A32NX, hello. Sorry again for spawning on top of you. McLovin, welcome. And I think that's everyone who has said... Oh, and Wojtek as well, hello. I think that's everyone who I've said hello to so far. Oh, Alex, you got the COVID. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, boss. Hope you don't have it too badly. Do you? Nubrix, welcome to you, somewhere above Canada. Back in the Queen and 5 hours from SeaTac. Oh, nice. P3D? Or which Queen are you flying? I'm from London, David. Oh, Marky, you're coming in to land on 19 left. Are you now? Let's have a quick look, see if we can spot you. I haven't got my bearings. Where am I? Let me have a look at my chart. Don't know which way's north, so I'm there. No. 19 left. It's gonna be the one on this side, isn't it? Up this end. Maybe we can catch your landing. That would be a lovely start to proceedings. You're on VATSIM now. Finally, your SK397. Here he is. What timing? What timing! We get to watch Marker's arrival. Awesome. Clearly exercise is bad for you. It's like a heavy cold at the moment. Okay. Yeah, exercise is bad for you. Especially in a gym. That's the... Oh, I hate gyms. Hate them. But anyway, good for you. Think of all the antibodies. Think of all the antibodies, Alex. And I hope you get well soon. Yeah, that does seem to be... With Omicron, cold symptoms are the main ones, aren't they? So, yeah, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. Almost everyone is. It's not the same disease that we had a couple of years ago. Your gym tends to be full of Zoomers, so you're blaming their asymptomatic response and general devil-may-care approach. Yeah, quite right. Quite right. Right, come on, Marker, get on with it, son. The snow looks really good. They have done a great job with it. I quite agree. It always seems to be the freeware developers who do the best job with snow. I don't know why that is. Sergio, why is that? You're here. You're so upset your vPilot crashes on launch. You want to join? Oh! Try downloading it again. Just rip out your entire vPilot folder and get it again. I have had that in the past, not recently. But, yeah, it's a pretty small download, so you might be able to get in before we go. You have to go, but you'll watch it later. Oh, don't worry, David. No worries at all. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, we'll try and make it a good one so that it's equally fun to watch after the fact. Oh, did you, Mark? Yeah, yeah. You're in the A330 today from Amsterdam Schiphol to Kilimanjaro. Ooh, nice! Is there scenery for Kilimanjaro? No, I don't have a cold. I've got a bit of a sore throat. Tiny bit of a sore throat. But no, not a cold. Why? Do I sound different? I've been messing around with my sound settings and I don't think I've got them quite where I want them yet. This microphone does make me sound quite nasal unless I put filters on it, and I don't know what I'm doing with filters, having lost the ones that I painstakingly did a few months ago. So, considering your noses make you a good impression of a tap at the moment, you probably have it too. Ugh, bad luck. Have you done it? I take you haven't done a test yet, Melon. You're lazy. I'm lazy as an excuse. It's a way of living. What's that? Sorry? Just another reason to stay. I'll stay away from the gym. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree. I sound a bit different. Yeah, I know. I listened to my last Twitch stream and I sounded a bit different on there as well. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at getting a better microphone. I think probably at some point. There's a freeware one for Kilimanjaro, but it doesn't add much. Okay. Well, I guess the beauty of flying to somewhere like Kilimanjaro is that it's going to be absolutely spectacular with or without decent scenery, because you got Mount Kilimanjaro. You know, it's all anyone could want, really. Mark, you need to turn your lights down a little bit. Your strobes and your landing lights and everything make you look like you're right on top of the runway, but you weren't. Oh, not yet. It only started running earlier. Right. What else have I missed? Oh, here he is. Here he is. What are you flying, Marker? I mean, concentrate on your landing, obviously. But afterwards, tell me what you're flying. Beautiful landing, boss. Beautiful landing. Hello, Scott! Welcome, boss. How are you getting on? How are you getting on with your P3D? Right, let's do a little bit of setting up. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've actually flown this plane, so we'll see how we get on. We first want to start the pre-flight events in Flight Crew A320. Project A32NX, I should say these days. Get the first officer working. Where do you get the flight plan from? Well, I post it in my Discord server about an hour before each stream. Yeah, here's the VDGS I was talking about. So as you can see, it's telling us we need to come forward 6 meters, which we clearly don't, because then the jetway wouldn't be lined up. But what a good start. It looks amazing. Looks absolutely amazing. Colonia Libre, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, you followed me on Twitch, didn't you? Well, thank you for following me on Twitch. I don't know if you're watching, you might not be. Either way, thank you, boss. Downloading a lot of stuff. Downloading a lot of stuff and setting it up, all very exciting, boss. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, you got a lot of fun ahead of you, Scott. A lot of stress as well, but a lot of fun mostly. Clearly he's flying an A330, can't you tell from the model? Oh, you're in the A300, nice. Very nice. Something to bear in mind is that if your home environment is not noisy, the distance from the microphone can be greater. Yes, but I've just got, as you know, a little headset mic, and if I move that away at all, like that, then it becomes pretty quiet, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. We have the same livery, I think. That right side of the plane is mirrored. Yes, it is. It is mirrored, yeah, unfortunately, on the winglet and that. It also reduces plosive pops on the typical base tip-up. Let me try putting it close to my cheek, but behind my mouth. It is terrible for plosives, this microphone. But I think that might help. I think that's more perhaps where I used to have it. Let me know, and meanwhile, I'll get the plane set up a little bit. So, oh yes, we're not in P3D. Alt, not Control. Get some lighting sorted out. We'll get our ADs set to nav. We'll turn the fuel pumps on, because we're not simulating fueling today. We'll get the seatbelt sign on, and no smoking sign can go to auto. Crew oxygen supply can come on, and the emergency exit lights can be armed. And because it's bitterly cold, I'm actually going to start the APU early doors to get the plane a little bit warmed up for the passengers. Oh, that is better, is it? Oh, I'm pleased. Yes, the Orbex stuff is the easiest for sure. And I've got mic foam. I took the foam off my old fancy microphone, and my old cheap microphone, and stuck it on this one, and that has definitely made a difference. But it's still very poppy. Still very poppy. But anyway, I'm glad that's better. And yes, at some point I will get a proper desk microphone. The really irritating thing is that I can barely begin to admit to myself my original £18 headset off Amazon sounded better than this rather expensive one. But there we are. On its way, Jenny, on its way. What time's your event, Jenny, by the way? Jenny's doing a VATSIM event for beginners today. So from this point onwards, she has absolutely no excuse at all for not joining us on these flights. Right, let's come down to the MCDU. We'll go over to the ATSU page and AOC menu, and we'll do init press and import our OFP. And then we will do weight and balance. And there's everyone on board instantly, because if I can't see them coming from the terminal, I'm not interested in realistic loading times. How long will this take? I've already been here for an hour. What, to set up and get going? I'd say maybe 20-25 minutes, something like that, you Superfly. There we are, that's our flight plan imported. And we'll go over and add our fuel, which I can't remember where to find. There it is. And we want today 5695 kilograms. There we are, fuel sorted out. And we'll go over to our init page in the FMGC, init request.
Oslo traffic
Cost index 8 seems kind of slow, kind of low for Scandinavian. But anyway, it doesn't make any difference in this sim at all, so we'll just leave it be. At least I don't think it does. It didn't last time I looked. We can now go to our flight plan page, and we'll set up for our departure. So we are departing off what runway? 19er right, I believe. Ooh.
I'm back.
Can't remember.
No
What did I
issues
say?
on the walk around.
Welcome back, Mr. First Officer. Thank you for the excellent walk around. What runway did I say we were going? Oh, I can't remember. I'll just have a look on my Discord. That will remind me. VATSIM group flight planning. 19er right. 19er right. And we're going to be following the Ribber 6 Delta departure. And we'll insert that. We'll do our init B. Block fuel today, 5.7 tons. Trip wind from the OFP is headwind of 3 knots. Nothing to write home about. There we go. And we can go over to our perf page. We're going to be doing a flaps 1 takeoff today with a flex takeoff temperature of 53 degrees. We'll import our V-speeds and we'll have a quick look on Blackbox's website to see what we're doing in the way of NADPs and therefore what our thrust reduction and acceleration heights will be. You might increase the pack's loading speed next time you fly. You don't mind it taking a little time, but you're often waiting all the way to departure, and until then there's no accurate zero fuel weight. Yeah, it's a pain in the arse. It is. Boomslang, this is the first time you've watched my stream, but you've already watched the old videos already. Ah, well, nice to have you here, Boomslang. Welcome. Your system won't be able to run VATSIM. Oh, that is that because of X-Plane and its 20 FPS limit, City, or is that something else? Your departure time is 2200 Zulu, which means you should be yelled at by 2201. I have got my Starbucks boss, yes. This is... You see, I've set up already, so I'm just playing the waiting game now. Okay, right, appreciate you waiting.
This is SAS-102 Lima. If someone wouldn't mind telling me what the active runway is, please, if that's okay.
Scandinavian... I missed your call sign. I believe 19 right is in use at the moment. Andreas! Long time no see, welcome! You got that overlay that shows the departure, arrival, ETA, VS, etc., but you haven't used it for over a year, and now you can't for the life of me remember what program you used it for. It's called Bene Overlay, Andreas. There's a link in the video description, or there should be anyway. I think it will be an ILS-28, Riley, but I'm not certain. Oh, was that you, Jonathan? Yeah, we're using 19 right. I think they use both, but we've planned for 19 right. Found out a thing. IRL, the arrival is often programmed before takeoff to get the top of descent accurate for continuous decelerated approaches. Right. I mean, if it's a short flight, then I always do it before departure. But for a longer flight, I don't tend to bother. Because I figure everything could change by the time you get there, and you're not going to be worried about your top of descent until, you know, at most 200 miles out, right? I think. There's a hell of a crowd today, I know. No worries, Andreas, no worries at all. Yes, because X-Plane, and I don't think even with MSFS your system's powerful enough to run it. Oh, that's a shame. Am I right in thinking you fly on IVAL, though, Satira? Maybe I'm not. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was going to have a look at the thrust reduction and acceleration heights, wasn't I? Altitudes, even. We're not in a Boeing. Right. ENGM NADP2 1690 and 1690 above. Ooh, that's weird.
Oslo traffic Scandinavian 705, taxiing to holding point runway 19 right via Romeo, Victor and November.
Why is it giving us 1690? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me when the altitude is at 700. I guess it'll just be... I guess we'll just go with it. 1690. And 1690. Maybe the height's not quite right in the sim, something like that. Just have to confirm you have to say your call sign as Norseman. These Norwegian... Oh God, Riley, you're asking me. I've not got a clue, boss, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. That's quite interesting to know, though, Alex. Oh, you don't fly on
traffic, Scandinavian 27, Whiskey, stand 72, pushing on Delta, facing north.
Okay, I think we are kind of ready to start our checklists, I think. Oh, let's just set up. Let's just set up for our departure.
Security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to be cruising at flight level 390 today.
For Hotel Foxtrot, lining up runway 19 right.
So flight level 390 is set. I'm just going to have a quick look at our departure chart. Check there are no at or below constraints, and there aren't. Maximum 230 knots during the initial turn, but we won't be doing anything like that, so that's fine. Right.
Pressure 0.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADIRs.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
5680 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1022 set.
1022 set. Down to the line.
And while we're doing the final bits of pre-flight stuff, let's have a go at setting up Pushback Express, which has been updated again and changed again.
And Oslo traffic, Scandinavian 1215.
So that's going to take me a little bit of time to figure out, I think.
Facing west.
So yeah, we want to push back onto Juliet facing west.
Taking off runway 19
I
right.
think. No, we don't. Romeo facing north, right? Where the hell are we? Right in the corner.
We're changing to hotel facing east due to traffic.
I guess we want to push more or less straight back onto this taxiway, but I don't know if we're going to be able to manage that, to be honest with you, with Pushback Express. Let's give it a go. Worst case scenario, we go too far or don't go far enough, you know what I mean? So, we want to go to FS2 Crew Command Center. We want to open the app panel. And we want to show the little thingamajig, which is that. And we want to increase the distance to put it... Okay, so I don't think there's any way... We're just going to have to do a turn. We're just going to have to do a turn and come back this way a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. It's still better than using rudder control, isn't it? Distance 125. Conflict with my drone reset button. That'll do us. That's about right, isn't it? So we'll push that. Oh, that's changed it again. Why? Trim distance... Well, we'll leave it at 0 for now, because it's not going to be far off, I don't think. And we'll get rid of that window. Not that window, that little arrow thing. And now we should be good to go. Right, let's fast forward the pre-flight events a little bit. And then we can get underway. Right, what else have I missed in the chat? Is there an app that I use to calculate performance? Yes, I have a very old takeoff performance calculator, but there's a spreadsheet that does the same thing over on flightsim.to. But unfortunately it and all the other apps I've found for the A320 actually calculate the figures for the CO rather than the NEO. Therefore, I use it to calculate a flex takeoff temperature, but I let the aircraft calculate its own speeds. Yeah, Jenny, you're gonna be fine, I'm sure. You heard someone else say Norseman, so you'll go with that. Good idea. We call the first officer Johnny or Bob. Well, this is a European first officer, so I think he sounds a bit German to me. So I don't know. I think we need a German name for this one.
Traffic, Scandinavian 705, lining up and taking off runway 19 right.
Peanut Butter Express, yes please. Need somebody to prove to me that the new pushback mechanism is the best thing since sliced bread.
Scandinavian 27 Whiskey, taxi to de-icing Alpha North via Delta Victor November.
I'll do my best. Is the Bene overlay compatible with MSFS? Yes it is, yep. Yeah, it works through FSU IPC, so it's compatible with everything that FSU IPC is compatible with. One thing you're noticing, the organisers, is there's no lack of info for the newbies. They really seem to want to make the event a positive experience for everybody. Well, I should hope so too, otherwise there's no point in doing it, you know. If they're not going to be patient and understanding and there to educate, then why have a newbies event, you know? Hans. I like Hans. We'll go with Hans. Or Andreas. We could call him Andreas. We could. Although Andreas in the chat here is Norwegian. He's not German. I like Hans. I like Dieter as well. No, we're going with Hans. First thing I saw.
Lima is pushing back, facing east. Sorry, facing west.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to you all. My name is Sarah and I'm
Right, so there we are. That's us pretty much ready to go. Let's get the pushback tug
Cockpit
connected.
to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We'll be ready shortly.
Roger.
depart as soon as possible. Please take your 90 seats and observe no smoking and fasten seatbelt signs. Only light hand baggage should be placed in the lockers above you.
You have not connected the
Hey
tug.
guys, all parks are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes,
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
will do. It's a mess trying to get out here. Why did you choose the corn? I don't know why I chose the corn. Well, I do. There wasn't really anywhere else to go. I've got a Ryanair behind me now, so I'll wait for him to get out of the way, and then we'll push. Still don't know which one it's stand on.
Northman 9012
Must be
pushing out
60.
stand 60160.
You have a friend called Andres and another called Kay, hence the suggestion. Ah, right, okay. Rohan, hello, welcome to you. Which bit of India are you in? Oh, hello. Got a jetway back. Dearie me. And some ground power. Interesting. I want these things to go away. So, jetway disconnect. Ground power. You can move away, or don't, it's up to you. Thank you. Don't need a fuel truck, obviously. So yeah, we're just waiting on this Ryanair to get out of the way now. Oh, the Scandinavian to my right doesn't give a damn about the Ryanair, or me. He's just gone. He's just off. What do you mean forgot someone, Mark? Oh, I see, for the hence the jetway connecting. Yeah.
I just want to hold for a minute, staff 397, I'll push back onto Yankee to let you by.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm regretting my choice of stand quite a lot because I'm properly wedged in now. Albert Place, hello, welcome.
Ryanair 125, taking to 29 right via Romeo, Victor, November.
Oh, that's you, Jonathan, right. There is going to be carnage in Oslo soon. Never going to get anywhere.
64, we will push back on Delta facing north when it's free.
Push back onto okay, that doesn't affect me, that's the other side. Let's see what's going on the other side while we wait, because there's quite a few people over there. Simon was here somewhere, but I thought he was this side. A reindeer sandwich, yeah, I like that. Let's have a quick look at Valantra and see who's who.
Yeah, and got him on traffic. Freestyle 1-2 whiskey after Canadian Airbus to start.
Okay, so Simon is waiting patiently on the end here. Could that be Simon here? Yeah, I think it must be. Yes, very different sceneries. Yeah, that's Simon. What are you flying, Simon? A320? A319 from the looks of it. Very nice. Very nice. You're de-icing at Alpha North. Ah, okay. Where's Alpha North? There's Bravo. Okay, let's go and have a look at Wojtek. Oh, yeah, there's a few aircraft de-icing over here. And we've got a Norwegian over there, which I presume is... No, that can't be Riley, can it? Because he's just pushing back, I think. Yeah, so let's look at who's the other side, first of all. We have a Fox 12 Whiskey. We've got a Scandinavian 5 Papa Hotel. Who allegedly is here, but I can't see him. We've got someone pushing back here, D Lang, who's going to Barcelona. We don't know him. And yes, over on Alpha North is... We've got E-Superfly taxiing somewhere. Gosh, I'm getting muddled up with my map. I think this must be E-Superfly here. And yeah, this will be Wojtek, I guess. In his blank CRJ. What livery are you in, boss? Darn nice, I know. Got to fly the IAs when you have a chance to. Absolutely, I don't blame you at all. Oh, and Simon's next to Wojtek. Nice. Gosh, there's loads of us. Sector, sorry for the long pushback. You're Chad Air Rhino. Don't worry, boss. Don't worry at all. You got to take your time, especially in icing conditions. You in an SAS 737? Oh, it's Simon who's in the CRJ. So why didn't I... In that case, I saw Simon, but I didn't see you, I think. This is the icing pad where you're supposedly at, isn't it? Unless Volanta's delayed and you're taxiing out now, that could be you, I guess. Oh yeah, that's you. Good, I thought we had the old 737 bug again. This is Wojtek taxiing along Hotel, is it? I think? No, November. We're going to tow grid today due to ice. Nah, we're flexing. I'm flexing anyway. Can we go yet? Jonathan, get a move on, boss. Honestly. Noobs needing de-icing, I know. Dan, you really have to take some time to download all the model matching. Yeah, it is worth it, Simon. It is worth it. Vincent, hello. We know you're 8. We know. Inflow Flight Online Australia, welcome. You're just flying in and down under as RXA42 from Melbourne to Sydney. Nice. What's RXA? I don't recognise the call sign. Don't forget to get those leaps nice and warm. No, I'll do my best. Why are my reverse thrusters, thrust cowling bin, whatever the hell you call it, open? Ah, I tell you why. It's because I haven't changed my control bindings from the Twin Otter. So I'll do that now. Call sign is Rex. Oh, okay. They operate SF30. I've never even heard of them, I'm ashamed to say. Right, twin engine jet, that's the one we want. That's better.
Scandinavian 1 Lima is now taxiing runway 36 right to take off wherever the delay is over.
No worries, have a good flight. Right, where are we? That's what I need. We can do the checklist below the line. Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed.
Ooh, we can put the beacon on, can't we? He doesn't do that in this one. On. On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Right, so where are we? Pushing back onto Juliet from stand 61.
Traffic Scandinavian 939 X-ray radio check.
Garderman traffic, Scandinavian 391, pushing back from stand 61 onto Juliet. And I read you 5 by 5.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Have a good day, and we're departing Nanjing right now.
Parking brakes released.
Here we go.
Pushing back.
Gardermoen traffic, Scandinavian 27 Whiskey at the icing Alpha North, taxi via November Alpha 9 to 1
Starting engine 2.
Check.
Once again,
You're cleared behind you. Start your engines at your
Yes, I
discretion.
know this.
please direct your attention to the cabin.
Now,
crew for the
due to
following
icing
safety
conditions,
instructions.
we probably should have delayed engine start until we'd fully pushed back. But seeing as the tug hasn't actually connected and we're pushing back via magic, I don't think we'll worry too much. Exactly, Marker. Exactly.
Floor level lightning will guide you to the marked exit. In the event of decompression, such a mask.
So Simon, you mentioned toga takeoff. Is that a thing? Is that standard procedure or something in with these engines? Due to icing. This is news to me, if so.
Oxygen masks are also provided in lavatories. For your safety, passengers are not allowed to congregate around the lavatories.
Okay. Obviously, when the pushback tuck doesn't connect, you don't get to use your carefully placed markers and so on and so forth. But that's fine. That's fine. There's no one here.
Pull the red handles to inflate the life vest only after leaving the aircraft to emergency exits. The life vest
It's a kind of magic.
signal them lights up on contact.
Gardermoen traffic Scandinavian 939
Oh,
airborne.
dearie me. Can we stop here? Yeah, let's stop
departing
here.
via the Ribbe 6 Delta departure.
just get...
Pushback complete.
The magic's
Set
just
parking
stopped
brakes,
and we
please.
seem to be just sliding on
Parking
the
brake
ice.
set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the left side with the
Starting engine 1.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Thanks for your attention.
And while that starts, we'll sort out our centre of gravity, 25%.
And Eurotrans 255 Romeo will line up behind the departing traffic.
Well, the good thing is there's more light in the sky now, so we'll be able to enjoy the scenery more on departure. Not specific to the engine, it's a long runway, but it's slippery and icy, so you're choosing an intersection departure toga rather than full length and with a flex dim. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, I think intersection departures are pretty standard here anyway, and seeing as my takeoff speeds don't take into account runway length at all, I'm probably going to take off from, what's this, holding point Alpha 7, taxiway Lima, I think that's what I'll do. We don't need full length, I'm sure of it. Things are already, they are, it's MSFS, it's a flight simulator. I say it's MSFS like everything goes smoothly in P3D. Tell you what though, the first officer's behaving himself wonderfully today. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
Ecom status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
25% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight controls check.
Ready. Full up. Full down.
Oh, it's not automatically
Neutral.
switching to flight controls, that's interesting.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Got him on traffic, Norseman 9012, taxiing via Yankee Golf in November to the de-icing ramp.
Do we taxi on the left here? Does anyone know? I haven't heard what other people are doing. Do we go via Papa? You could also select packs off for reduced fuel consumption and increased thrust in a toga situation. It's true. It's true. I used to do that with certain airlines. I think that's an SOP thing, if I'm not mistaken. No, we're still on the ground at Oslo, boss. We're still on the ground at Oslo. It's been this just been very, very busy. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Via Papa. Thank you.
Got him on traffic, Scandinavian 27 Whiskey, 1 Ray, 1 9 right, lining up and wait behind.
Let's try quitting it and loading it again. I hate taxiing without track IR. No, it's not going to happen. Okay. Gardermoen traffic, Scandinavian 3901, taxiing to holding point Alpha 7, runway 19 right, via Romeo, Papa, and Victor. Correction, November.
Scandinavian 446, pushing back from...
Oh, you can do a packs off takeoff now, can you? Really? Good. There's no one here now. Oh no, Simon's still here. Simon's still here. Thanks for waiting, Simon. You can do a packs off takeoff in this now, can you? It was used quite a bit years ago when the oil price was high. As for flex ops, it lowers EGTs if there's a higher flex temperature. Right, interesting. Did not know that. NG anti-ice is on, yes. Okay, left onto Papa. Herring it round the corners, considering it's icy. Probably shouldn't be doing 12 knots ground speed round corners, but whatevs. Got places to be. People need to get to Bardufoss to catch the hour or two of light that may or may not be there. Yeah, I'll have to give it a whirl at some point in this plane.
Gardermoen traffic, Scandinavian 27 Whiskey, runway 19 right, taking off River 6 Delta departure.
So I'm very, very impressed with this scenery. I'm very impressed indeed. Especially as it's a freeware, it's incredible. Great modelling, bit of interior, reflective, transparent glass, VDGS in the early stages, but working in terms of showing you something on the screen. Really good. Highly recommended. There's a link in the video description down below if you'd like to download it for your AIM sims. You wait another 10-15 minutes, worried a bit about separation and not many alternate airports. Is it a 3.7 degree glide slope? I didn't know that.
Traffic, Scandinavian 4621, line up and wait, runway 19 right.
Haven't even looked at the arrival yet. Yeah, don't mind me. Oh, is he there? He said he might, but he wasn't sure he'd have time. He is a legend. Mr. Tull's providing us with approach services.
Traffic, Scandinavian 102 Lima is holding short runway 19 right on holding point Alpha 9, behind the departing aircraft. Scandinavian 446 taxiing to runway 19 right via
Transport Gamer, hello!
Delta and Hotel November.
Got to be careful not to call him Copenhagen approach. That's true.
Alpha 9.
Garden Moon traffic, Scandinavian 4621, take off runway 19 right, VPA 6 Delta departure.
Garden Moon traffic, Scandinavian 27 Whiskey, airborne on the river, departure, passing 3000.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F set.
Config 1 plus F. E1, VR, E2, flex temp.
Stand by. Does that say Alpha 9? It's not Alpha 9, it's Alpha 7. Gurdaman traffic, Scandinavian 391, holding short of 19 right at Alpha 7. I believe we're number 2.
Gurdaman traffic, Norseman 9012, continuing taxi out of the de-icing ramp via November to holding point Alpha 9 for 19 right.
What was I doing? Oh yes. 129, 130, 134, flexing 53 degrees.
V1, 1, 2, 9, VR, 1, 3, 0, V2, 1, 3, 4, flex temp, 5, 3 degrees, ATC.
Set.
Ecam, Mano.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
Transport Gamer, did I say hello to you? I can't remember, but welcome either way. The snow looks really well done. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, he's done a great job here. Right, sorry, I'm missing a couple of notifications here. Night of Dawn, thank you for following on Twitch. And the person with the Chinese characters in the name, thank you. Welcome to the channel here on YouTube. Gardamone traffic, Scandinavian 391. We'll be lining up runway 19 right via Alpha 7 after departing aircraft. I can't send you the charts at the moment, eSuperfly, because I'm about to get underway. If you Google them, if you Google ENGM charts, you should find them, assuming you don't have ChartFox or Navigraph or anything like that. Oh, I'm sad you couldn't make it as well, Benjamin. But hopefully next time you'll have it fixed and you'll be able to join us. Very nice, very nice. I don't know what's going on with my drone. Ah, is that it? Yes, there we are. Okay, let's get going.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff.
Caffel!
Approach path.
Good afternoon, boss. Welcome. Carlos, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the channel. This is where I hate not being able to look left with my tracker.
Lima is clear runway 19 right and has taken off, is now climbing to flight level 170. Repeat, climbing to flight level 170.
Guided traffic, Scandinavian 391, holding on runway 19 right for 2 minutes for separation. Thank you, Boomslang. Any preference for I haven't even looked, trolls. I haven't even looked. I'll have a look when I'm in the air. But no! Surprise us! Surprise us with something realistic. Yeah, we got enough runway here, haven't we? I'm fairly sure. It's not, I mean, when I say I'm fairly sure, I mean I've definitely spent a long time doing accurate takeoff calculations, so therefore I'm 100% sure we have enough runway, because I wouldn't be so callous as to just risk it.
Push back, runway, approach, gate 49.
We're not on multiplayer, Carlos, we're flying on VATSIM today. I'm Philbert Flies, though, on MSFS. You have a dilemma. You started to use the tiller. Problem is your FS2 crew voice button is on the side stick, so you're going to have to be naughty and put the tiller axis on your right. Alex, this is a bona fide nightmare. I haven't even tried using the tiller. Yeah, if the weather allows a visual, let's do a visual, trolls. Why not?
Pushing back 3 Gs, 177 facing.
Over traffic, Scandinavian 446, holding short Oslo 7 behind the Ryanair company in front of me.
Okay, that should be enough for
Green Flower
separation.
12 Whiskey, landing up 19 right behind Ryanair, number 3.
Right, I think we should go. God, I'm in traffic, Scandinavian 391 taking off runway 19 right, Ribber 6 Delta departure. Below the line.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
And Oslo traffic.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
125 landing up.
TCAS.
Runway
TARA.
19 right at Alpha 7.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ready?
Ready.
Takeoff.
And Green Star 12 Whiskey landing up on the 19 right and waiting for Ryanair
Thrust
at
set.
Alpha 9.
Man, Flex 53, SRS runway, auto thrust blue.
Checked. .100 knots.
Checked.
E1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up. There's the NDU tower as well. What? He's come online.
Gear up.
Wow. So there's Loc VOR, RNP or visual. I'm more inclined to go with an RMP, to be honest, especially with MSFS live weather being a bit dodgy at the best of times. I don't want to commit to a visual and then not be able to make it, you know? Oh, has he not turned me TCAS on? Noob. Oh, this is beautiful, isn't it? Let's get the autopilot on and have a proper look. Look at that! My goodness me, that needs a proper screenshot. Just stunning, isn't it? Norway is gorgeous. Holy Tusk, you have Corona as well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It was lovely, Jonathan. Thank you. Flap 0.
Speed checked.
No, but it was the transponder on-off switch. TCAS is now on. So he turned the TCAS switch to Tara, but he hadn't turned the transponder on.
Flaps 0.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
PAX.
On.
Down to the line.
Paul, you're not the first, you won't be the last. But at least you spotted it before too long. Yeah, I hope it's over soon for you, Tusk. You missed the flight again. Throw down the rope again, would you? Sorry, Arjan. No can do, but I'm glad you're here now. We're so glad we have so many Scandinavian airports. Me too. Me too. Wing view here for CAFL. I take it you're 2 minutes behind because you paused it or something, Melon, right?
Traffic, green star 12 whiskey.
Set standard.
19 right.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flat level 094.
Got him on traffic, Norseman 901 lining up after departing traffic.
Below the line.
Barrel ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
And we can see all the other aircraft down there. We've got someone who's on the climb out now. Arguably could have done with leaving a little more separation, whoever that is, but who am I to judge? It's not me who's going to have to go around. I don't know, they're not showing on Volanta for some reason. I guess it'll update. We'll see soon enough who's directly behind us. So ahead of me we've got Jonathan. Ahead of him we've got Scandinavian 5 Papa Hotel. I don't know who that is, but it's presumably one of us. Then we've got Marker in the A306, who I didn't even know was joining us for this leg. That's very nice to know. We've got E-Superfly ahead of him. And we have Wojtek at the... no, not at the front. This is madness!
No, one moment.
So many people flying along. Thank you all. And Simon, I miss Simon C. He's also ahead of us. So it's Scandinavian 397 who's directly behind us. Riley just about to line up, I think. Scandinavian 102 Lima also coming this way. It's an insane amount of traffic. You're going to be very, very busy, Trolls. Yeah, well, I think it's not 10 that has the ILS, and Trolls was suggesting non-ILS approaches, so I guess it will be 12 we're doing. You're on the climb, you're actually on a different SID, so separation should be fine. Ah, cool. Wind strongly favouring 10, and Tower seems to agree. Jolly good, we'll do 10 then. I think I'd quite like the RNAV, if I'm honest.
Traffic line 125,
what I'll do, once I've parked up, in fact if everyone could do this, this would be much appreciated. We could disconnect and reconnect as an observer, so that there's enough room for the incoming flights. 10, roger. Roger. Ah, Navi. He was unable to hear the voice of the ATC before the takeoff roll. There's no ATC online, Boomslang. Well, this is all going beautifully. And we're well clear of all the visible moisture, so we can turn the engine anti-ice off, we'll turn the seatbelt sign off, let them up. And I guess, yeah, let's have a look at the arrivals. I'll show you the route and the arrivals on Navigraph. And between us, we can find a lovely way to arrive. Or we can just listen to Simon. I'm leaning towards just listening to Simon, to be honest with you. Alright, let's switch to display capture. Ah, wrong display. There we are. Right, so here's our Navigraph. Here's the departure that we're currently on. And as you can see, we're going north. We're going a very, very long way north. We went a long way north in Helsinki not that long ago, into Rovaniemi and then into that other airport that I've forgotten the name of. And we had planned for a runway 28 arrival. But let's have a look at the RNAV 10. Just pick Oslo for now. Can't make head nor tail of that. Simon, what did you say you recommended SID-wise? Star-wise, rather. I can find it. Andor 6 Sierra, eh? Andor 6 Sierra. Well, this is a fine mess of lines we've got here. Arrivals. Andor 6 Sierra. Where does that take us to? Senja. And then that'll give us localizer X-ray via Senja, and it won't automatically show us a chart for that. They all want to fly in the sky. God, sorry, I'm missing quite a few messages here. Let me catch up a minute. Reconfiguring for Zappa 2 November RNAV 10 via Zenok. Okay. You checked the last flight that landed. It was yesterday, and they landed 2-8. Yeah, so I just went with the winds at the time of planning, but obviously they have changed since then. Important note on the charts: Pappies will not align with descent angle. What the bloody hell's the point of the Pappies then? Switch them off. We need a new Finnair livery, do we? Livery's light blue, not dark. I don't remember it, to be honest with you. So calm in the cockpit. Aviation Zach, welcome. There is a long way to go, but I like to be prepared when I'm flying into some weird airport that I've never been to before, especially when Trolls is online. How come you have filed via BDF direct holder and not one of the regular star fixes? Because SimBrief didn't give me any regular star fixes for some reason, and I figured we can have a look in the air. Aviation 2, if you're watching this and you've just followed me on Twitch, thank you very much. If anyone else is watching and is enjoying this stream, then I would highly recommend that you go... Oh, that's not working. That you go and follow me there as well, because I do half my streams on Twitch. They're very much the same, except you get to see my face as well. Twitch.com/philbutflies. And obviously, while you're here, if you wouldn't mind clicking the like button down below, that would be very, very helpful to me. And you could subscribe as well. I know, Jonathan. Yeah, Trolls was saying. Good night, Paul. Sleep well. I hope you don't have COVID, and if you do, that it's short-lived. But yes, get well soon, boss, and sleep well. Yeah, this is a really weird route. I propose we go direct from Gillen to Zapan, and we'll refile it. That's a lot more sensible, isn't it? And then do the RNAV, hopefully, depending on what we get cleared for. Gillen, direct Zapan, Zapan to November. That's a much nicer route, much, much nicer. So let's refile that. Get up me V-pilot. Flight plan. There we are. Done. Also on the charts, caution animals. These are not the most helpful charts. I'd like more detail on the animals, and I'd also like to know why the Pappies do not align with the descent profile, because what the hell is the point of them then? The difference between ILS Zulu and X-ray? I thought there weren't any ILSs. No, there are no ILSs to runway 10 at all. Oh, you're talking about the Lokes. We'll have a quick look at the charts if you want. So that one starts at Vavex at 5,000 feet. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. There is no X-ray in the chart. I don't have a chart for X-ray, so I cannot tell you what the difference between them is, unfortunately. Wolves, reindeer and trolls. Yeah, sounds plausible. Refile it then, Wojtek. Refile your flight plan if it's wrong. We have trolls on approach, Jonathan, yes. You're going to go localize Zulu for 10. You haven't a clue with Arnav. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm sure trolls will allow you to do that. Right, so let's change the flight plan in the plane as well. Ooh, should probably get rid of that here discontinuity, right? So, oh, hang on, no, Ribber, Egargo, Lidner, Abaxi, Tipple. Oh, thank you, Twills. Lidner, Abaxi, Tipple, Gillan, and then we don't want that. We definitely don't want to go back to Tipple, do we? What's going on there? Tapel, Gillan, and then we'll get rid of Tulda as well. Gillan, Zapan. And then we'll set up here for the ILS, no, RNAV 10. Zapan to November. Via Zenok. Insert. Why doesn't it want to do it though? Hello, Mr. Avgeek, welcome. How are you? Ten, Jonathan. Oh, is it Ribber Disc Ribber? Well, this one, it's not working. Oh, marvellous. Oh, that's bloomin' marvellous. Ah, it's lost the entire flight plan now. We'll go direct Egargo. Maybe Boonslang, maybe. If there's decent Bangalore scenery, yeah, why not? Not going to move to the... See, I updated it today, and I really wish I hadn't, because the former experimental build was working very nicely. Egargo... Anyway, let me just redo the route again. I'm going to try a different way round. We're going to do the arrival first. Of course, we might not be cleared for the RNAV, but we might be. Via the Zapan to November. Via Zenok. And let's try inserting that. Okay, so it likes that. Now we'll edit it to match what I've refiled. Tipel, Gillan, and then we want to go to a Zapan. We don't want BEDF, we don't want Tulda, and in fact I didn't need to put in that Zapan. One Zapan is enough for anyone. Zapan, Otwal, Just going to check that against the chart. Zapan Otwal Zenak Vavex. Then DU400, which will be on the RNAV chart presumably. Vavex, DU400. Yep, and then it's RNAV with a standard, I think. No, not a standard glide path at all. 3.5 degree glide path down to the runway. Okay, that's all looking absolutely fine. That was a long slog, but we've got there. In retrospect, maybe you should have taken the DC-6 from Bowden after all. Probably would have been a nightmare for Trolls fitting that old tin can between those laser traffic. Yeah. Dunno, I might like to Zapans every now and then. Might like 2 Zapads every now and then. Yeah, it does sound nice, doesn't it? Oh dear. Good. Alright, I think we can relax a little bit now. We can relax at least enough for me to put some tunes on and try and persuade you all to join Club Filbert. I think that's probably next in line.
1,000 to go.
Okay. Let's have a bit of blues. I fancy a bit of blues. So, Club Filbert, for those of you who are new around these parts, is my YouTube membership program. And basically it allows you to support the channel by giving a small donation every month in return for various perks. There are 3 tiers of it: Club Filbert Bronze, Silver and Gold. Club Filbert Bronze is only £1.99 a month, and you get a lot of bang for your buck with that. You get access to exclusive channels on my Discord server, you get members badges next to your name, exclusive members only emojis to use in the chat and YouTube comments. Then, if you want to pay a little bit more to join Club Filbert Silver, you get a monthly private members only live stream. And we basically fly a route together that we decide on between us. And it's kind of low key and quite chilled compared with the main streams. We have a chat in the voice channels and just do a bit of flying, so it's a lot of fun. And then on Club Filbert Gold, you also get to join me in the exclusive Gold VIP voice chat after each stream, or after most streams, and you get to vote on the routes that we fly the following week. So it's Club Filbert Gold members who have chosen this route, and you could have a say in where we go next week. That's it. If you'd like to know more, you can just click the join button down below. But it's really good. It's really, really good, so you should. Cue engine fire, yeah. Why isn't this channel bigger? I don't know, Benjamin. It's middling, you know. It's middling sized for a flight sim YouTube channel, I'd say. There are plenty smaller, plenty bigger. But also it's because you haven't told all your friends about it, I suspect. I'm not playing the advert. I still haven't sorted out the volume. Plus, I don't want to overdo it. Poor old Simon having to listen to that every time. Plus, there's a Club Filbert uniform, robes, hat, etc. Definitely not a cut. Exactly. Oh dear. It does look sick, doesn't it, Sherry May? Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Oh, and yeah, that's the other thing. If you don't want to sign up to Club Filbert, if you don't want a monthly commitment, you don't like the sound of any perks, but you do want to support with a little one-off financial donation, you can use that Streamlabs link there and give as much or as little as you'd like to. Yeah, there's some good tunes on this bluesy playlist. This isn't particularly bluesy, is it? But it is nice. Right, let's have a look at the official charts that Twills has sent. Where's it gone? Ah, there we are. Let's have a look at this together. Ooh, wrong one. That one. Not a cult, it's a movement. It is. It's a movement, it's a self-improvement journey That's how I would describe it. Did you hear the Airbus news? No, I didn't, Satira. Darth Vader, hello, welcome. New Year is going pretty well so far, thank you. How about for you? Right, aerodromes. I've forgotten the iCal. ENDU. Oh, they're in alphabetical order, aren't they? Alright, Bardufoss, there we are. Right, so oh, so they have all the stars in one chart, do they? Standard arrival route instrument. Standard arrival chart instrument, runway 10. Looks like that one would be interesting. Cancelled all of the A321neo orders for Qatar, did they? We're flying to Bardufoss, Darth Vader. Boss, or you play Bad Santa, I unsubscribe to the channel. I guess we are in Norway, we are quite far north. I did say I wasn't going to play Big Bad Santa until just before next Christmas, though. I will mull it over, Sergio. I'll mull it over. So we were going to do Zapan 2 November, which is not listed here. Trolls, does this mean we can't do the Zapan 6 November? No, I don't think any of us do E-Superfly. What do you mean there you don't know what to do? About what, Sherry? There are two different arrivals charts, one with the RNAV stars and one with the conventional ones. Ah, yeah, you're right. Hang on. Standard arrival route, a standard arrival charts instrument. But that doesn't have it on either. Hello, Morris. Trolls. Oh, different page. Did I not look at the RNAV ones? Standard arrival charts instrument. I've just looked at that one. Standard arrival chart instrument RNAV 1 star based on GNSS. I thought that's what I'd looked at, but maybe not. Ah, there it is! Zapan 2 November. Zapan, there we are. Quite interesting to see how the charts from Avinor compare with the charts, with the Jefferson charts in Sinbrief, actually. Generally, I don't particularly like Jefferson charts. So yeah, there they are, side by side. You can see that, right? Yeah. Zapan, Otwal Zenok, at or above 5,000 feet at Zenok, which it doesn't say here on the chart, but it's probably on the other page with the textual description. So that's, I'm quite glad it's there. So I think we can safely say that they're both correct. I don't know what you mean, Kamal, I'm afraid. Seattle, welcome. You have Zapan 2N only on the charts. What charts are you looking at then? Aye, so charts are charts. They're both the same. We don't need these for now, I don't think. We'll stick with these ones. So we're gonna come to Zenok at the end of our start. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna make a right turn, and then So this is Vabex. So as we come from Vabex down to Delta Uniform 400, we can descend to 4,000 feet, and that's the point at which we start our continuous descent with a 3.5 degree glide path down to the runway. You're going to Marinduque tomorrow. Where's that? And what's there? No, 2 November. I may have. I don't think I said 6 November. I might have, but if I did, I misspoke. It's enough trouble in chat without it being in the aircraft too. Very true. Well, the thing is, eSuperfly, we're all going to get cleared for a particular star by trolls, so we may none of us get the ones that we planned for. I'm okay at the game. Thank you, Sherry. It's all looking good. Plane's flying nicely, Sim's performing nicely. What we haven't done though is have a look at the METAR. Or the ATIS. We don't have ATIS online at the moment, or we're not within range anyway. .METAR ENDU. Winds 1008. We've got scattered cloud at 3,000 feet, broken cloud at 800 feet. Yes, no visual please, trolls. No visual, thank you, boss. Oh, it's going to be one of those point and pray A32NX RNAVs, isn't it? It's going to be track FPA mode, 3.5 degree glide path, and hope for the best. That's what's going to happen. New day, good. Yes, good morning, Santiago. How are you doing? Same as always with VATSIM, it's kind of down to you, eSuperfly. He'll probably send us a contact me, I imagine, but if not, contact him. Ah, thank you. This is information. This is Bardufoss information. Bravo. Time 13:50. Expect local arrival. Ooh. Runway news 10. Transition level 85. Oh, scattered 3,000 feet and broken 8,000 feet. Oh yeah, I misread it. Neeb. 3,000, 8,000. That's all right. It's going to be an exciting landing for sure. It is. Can still request the VOR approach and flight raw data so there's no blaming the FMC. Now, Simon, why on earth would I want to give up the opportunity of blaming the FMC? No need to apologise, Sherry. Right, I guess while we're doing all this planning stuff, which I normally leave until much later in the flight, we may as well have a little look at descent planning. We want to be at 5,000 feet at Zenok. Do we want to be somewhere? Yeah, we'll plan for 5,000 feet at Zenox. So we want to start our descent 107 nautical miles before Xenos. AKA, not for a while yet. Have some pretty views. That's weird, I can't rotate the drone. Ah. I can no longer press anything on my keyboard. Oh no, now I can. That was really weird. I just tried to do this and it wouldn't let me. And then I tried to get back in the cockpit and it wouldn't let me. Weird. Never the pie. Exactly. Oh no, dealing with 2 helis now because Tower's trying to reconnect. Oh god. You didn't sign up for this, Twells, did you? Yeah, you're right, Mark. So I only had a couple of blues tunes and I'm just going on to like similar tracks. Well, anyway, I'm quite enjoying it. I have no idea what BEMNG is, to be honest, Sherry. Never say it's going well, yeah. I'll never learn. I'll never learn. Seems to be getting dark where I'm at. Not real time, no. Flying when the real flight flew. I don't know what BeamNG is either, I'm afraid. Why don't I understand what anyone's saying in the chat today? I don't know what VES is either, Sherry. I don't know what's VES. Or VES. I don't know what that is. Oh, Simon, yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Let me show the people. Screen capture. Oh, it's already on. Yeah, here we are. This is what you were already looking at. This is Simon's departure from Oslo. Ooh, no. There we are. Lovely. BeamNG is a soft physics game, car physics simulation game. Ah, right, okay. Never tried it. Right. See, this man, he spends that time watching me set up professionally for the RNAV. Now he tells us. It's all right, boss. We can change. We can do the Loc. It's exactly the same anyway. We'll fly it exactly the same because we don't have working RNAV anyway. Stand by one, boss. Oh, my vids! Oh, thank you! Good, I do understand vids. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you enjoy them. Thank you. Arrival. Which one? There's no X-ray, is there, in the charts? It's Loc Zulu, trolls? Loc Zulu? It's only a Loc Zulu, isn't there? Yeah, we go on. It's the only one from here anyway. Loc Zulu, that's what we're flying. If you want us to say we're flying Loc X-ray, we'll say it. But we ain't doing it, boss. Zappa 2 November. 3.5 degree glide on the Loc. Yes, boss. On it, boss. 3.5 degree glide, whichever way you look at it. Do we know why? Animals, hills, built up areas, passenger thrills. So Zapan 2 November, Loc Zulu runway 10. That all looks lovely to me. That's a professional looking map of route. Xenox. Insert. Has that ruined everything? Yeah, that's alright. So we just have to remember to ignore the pappies, God knows why, but we do. Terrain, you guess, not London, it's true. Yeah, so we've got hills here. Minimum safe of 6,000 feet here, 5,600 feet. A little bit of a hill here, I guess, as well, around DU 400. Now, where are we all gonna fit at this airport? I would guess probably not. Caution animals, wind shear eddies may occur, with wind 120 to 250 degrees above 15 knots. A. Okay, we're not going to expect a wind shear or eddies. Taxiways, Hotel India, Juliet, November, Quebec, and Romeo for military use only. Okay, so don't turn right off the runway, you might get shot. Also on approach chart, visual segment is penetrated by terrain and obstacles. You ever wish we were flying to Heathrow? It's all good, it's all good. It's all going to be absolutely lovely. Nobody worry about this at all. Tower controller is gone. It's alright, we've got Twirls. He'll see us right, don't you worry. It would be Zulu anyway from Zapan, yeah. It would seem. You can, Wandetha. Wandiatha. I do quite like Toyotas, yeah. Your A320 fly-by-wire takes off by itself when it reaches 85 knots. Really? None of us are going to fit at the airport. Yeah, I'll just reiterate, if people are able to disconnect or reconnect as an observer once they've shut down, that would be much appreciated, because then there'll be room for the rest of us. So I better let Eddie know. Tower's back, is he? Cool. Don't turn right off the runway else you get shot by hunters thinking you're a deer or a bear, okay? Okay, I am building a de Havilland Vampire at the moment. In the box are schemes for RAF, Canadian Air Force or Norwegian Air Force. Which should you do? RAF, boss. Without a shadow of a doubt. Right, how are we doing? Philip Film Production, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the sub. Right, so we're estimated in at 10:14, and it is currently 8:20, no, 9:25, right? Yeah, 9:25. So we've got about 50 minutes to go. I do not have a Toyota now. I have a Hyundai. I've checked it out, eSuperfly. It's there. It is fine. It was very dark though. I haven't seen it in anything in light conditions. So I don't know how good it is, but the screenshots looked amazing, right? So yeah, it'd be fine. Right, I'm just going to pop off to the toilet a second. Back in a moment. back. I have a Hyundai i10. 1 vote for Luftfoss Verret. Norwegian efforts. When we start descending, should we contact Twirls? So when you look on VATSPY or Volante, you'll see what areas are covered by a particular controller. Normally you'll get sent to contact me when you enter their airspace, so if in doubt I'd say wait for that. But otherwise you can check when you're in their airspace on one of the various maps. Have I any real-world flights under my belt? I'm doing my PPL at the moment, Mike, so a few, but not too anywhere yet. Just around the airport. Oh, there we are. Twirls is going to send us a contact. Emma, good afternoon. How are you? You almost dropped your gear at Mach point A1. I'm glad you avoided it. Oh. Volante's sometimes a bit rubbish at that sort of thing. Ooh, we've got 2 different routes underway. I see him on Volante. You have to turn on VATSIM control online under map settings though, VATSIM ATC coverage. You might not have that switched on. Speed up! Alright, boss. I can speed up a little. Hang on. Before I do, though, slow down a little. I'm just going to check general spacing on Volante. Because it could be... It's very hard because we've got people... You see we've got people over to the left here. Jonathan's over there. Alright, I'm certainly not going to make things worse if I speed up, is it? I'll do Mach decimal 81 for you, boss. Flying in DCS again. Oh, nice. What are you flying? Nice wing view, boss. Yes, absolutely. Yanni, I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Is it Janny or Yanni? Have like 5 aircraft you're no longer current in, right? Oh, he literally just popped up, right? You're all the way down to Mach decimal 72. Looks a bit of a mess ahead. It does. Good luck all, and especially Twirls. Yeah. Also, Twirls, just remember, make everyone hold. Get me in sharpish. Sherry, do you mind not shouting in caps, and why what? It could be the MSFS live weather, to be honest. What are your winds like? Mine are 299 at 5.6. If you've got a bit of a tailwind or something, then that would explain it. Hey, really, Mark? That's very odd then. You have enough fuel on board to return to Garderman. I don't. What I'm going to do, Simon, worst case scenario, I'm just going to declare bingo fuel as soon as I contact him. I'm very important, you know? I've got people to get on the ground here. I've got scenery to look at. I can't be flying back to Garderman. Everyone else can. I can't. Yeah, it'd be fine. Just set some headings and hope for the best, right, Simon? You've got a headwind / crosswind. Yeah, so similar then. Mostly cross for me. Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. Exactly. Yeah. Good on you. You are streaming after exactly, boss. I pronounce it right. Good. You're over Crete now, nearly in Egypt. Here we come, Kilimanjaro. Nice. I'm quite envious of that flight. It sounds really good. What plane are you flying? I can't. You might have already said, but I can't remember. And I've managed to stream at 1080p today. That's good, isn't it? After the last snafu with Streamlabs. Michael, thank you very much for the subscription, and also Lochan Gaming. Welcome to the channel, both of you. Bingo fuel means not enough to do anything but land, basically, I think. Same thing with that. You always let the streamer take the real world course and just some unwritten rule. Yes, I think that's nice to do, isn't it? But no, I'm obviously not gonna. I'm not a prima donna, Simon. I'm not really gonna declare bingo fuel and demand I land. I won't do that. Worst case scenario, I'll disconnect. But hopefully, it won't come to that. I think. Do you know? I'm going to have to Google this because I'm not sure of myself. I think it probably means that you don't have enough to divert, or that it's a decision that has to be made. Ah, it's not enough fuel to reach your alternate if you go below that level. So it's an old-fashioned Air Force saying, apparently. Bingo fuel was the amount of fuel remaining to safely reach the bingo field. The bingo field was the closest land-based airfield which could be used as a backup in case the aircraft was unable to land on the aircraft carrier for any reason. Okay, so it's a Navy thing. Didn't know that. I've just heard it on, don't know, YouTube and that. You might do your PPL there too, and have I started flying it and talking through? Yeah, so with the PPL, you start flying on day one, and there isn't really any ground school. I mean, you can do ground school, but it's mostly self-study for the exams, which I've been really, really bad at doing. But yeah, you fly from day one onwards. And yes, I do talk to. Well, we don't have air traffic control as such, though. We have air ground radio, but I speak to North Wheel radio. KLM A330-300. Oh yeah, you did tell me this. You did tell me this. Yeah, fair dues. It's a good plane, the A330. Just heard ATIS there, now using ILS-2A. Are they? Simon, behave. Greetings, Fadlan. Welcome. Nice to have you. How you doing? Oh, it's a military thing in general, is it? Okay. I do use head tracking, except in MSFS sometimes it just stops working, and today it stopped working, so no head tracking today. Yeah, I think that I've heard them use it in America, but yeah, it's not really a thing in Europe, I don't think. Well, should we have music? Let's have a bit of Cora. Something calming. Yeah, we'll change our approach again then. My goodness. Hang on. What am I doing here? Right. So this arrival is only good for the runway 10 approach. So we're going to have a look at the approach options. In fact, let's just choose ILS-2A final. And I guess we'll do this one. the Zapan to Papa, which will take us to Ogolo, and then I would imagine it's vectors to final, but I'm not certain. Might be a via. Oh no, there we are. There is a via. So that's what we're doing now. Still going to Zapan, but then we're going to make a right turn and set up for the ILS 28. This is live weather, Jonathan. So in the YouTube video description, you can see what time I'm departing and what time I'm arriving. I always simulate real-world flights, so I do them whenever they are flown. And it's 9:39 Zulu, 10:39 local at the moment. That's one of the things I like about the place you're doing, people. It's technically an international airport, so it has full ATC to practice. Oh, right! Nice! Sherry, this has been answered 3 times. If you ask the same question again and don't listen to the answer, I'm afraid I'm going to have to time you out. Yes, that's right, yeah. Winds up to 24 knots at 1,000 feet. That's not bad, is it? What? What madness is this, Martin? No, I've heard no such thing. Me too, Omar. Right, so now we just have to change our arrival in here to match what we've just done on Navigraph. So, Zapan to Papa. Via Ogolo. Now, if that hasn't broken my flight plan in the A32NX, I don't know what will. Zapan to Papa, let's have a quick look at that. Zapan Vaxod we want to be, yeah, and then DU511, yes, DU510, yes, Ogolo, and then onto the approach segment via Elraw. Let's check the chart for that. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Elraw, then down to 5,200 for FF28. And Bob's your uncle. Awesome. It's 2-8, never been happy. Yes, I'm kind of relieved as well, Riley. The President of Turkey basically wants the English name to change. It's madness. You'd think they're more important things. That is interesting. So they want... Surely they want the name of the bird to change, though, not the name of the country, no? Ah, nice, Captain Robbie. Your theatre room, eh? Coog at you. Yeah, this is Cora Zia we're listening to. C-O-R-A-Z-E-A. I really like her stuff. I haven't experimented with VR, no, for 2 reasons. Firstly, I don't think my computer would like it. It's about 4 years old now, I'm on, or 5 years old. I'm on a 1080 Ti, and I think that might be a step too far for it. Secondly, I don't think it would be great for streaming. I know you can get things which allow you to look at windows within the VR world, but yeah, I don't know. When I get a new computer, I'm going to be sorely tempted. And I do want a new computer, but all of my sims are performing well enough on my current system that I don't want to spend money on it at the moment. Okie dokie. Also, I'm a bit worried that I'll just get addicted to it and just spend my whole life in an alternate reality. I'm not ready for the metaverse, Shad. You were really looking forward to the local approach, were you? Superflight, I don't tend to. If there's other traffic around, like there is today, you can choose to. You might want to. But yeah, it's not the norm to announce your stop and descent on VATSIM Unicom. Guess it's time for it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a good old standard ILS approach. It's not standard. It's 3.7 degrees still. So it's steeper actually than the other approach. So there is that for those of you who are adrenaline junkies. Andrea Skywolf, welcome. How are you? There is a sacrifice in visual acuity. Yes, I'd heard that. How long until we arrive? Let's have a look. 10:15 we're estimated. So in about half an hour. And our top of descent is going to have changed as well. We now want to be at or above 6,500 feet by Ogolo, which means we want to start descending 102 nautical miles before it, i.e. still not yet. But now that it has changed, now the runways have changed, I guess we could get our perf approach page ready. We'll get the latest META or ATIS. So winds is a variable 1 knot. Temperature's -1. You don't do M1 on this, do you? You do... Ooh, hello. You do actual minus sign and then 1. QNH is 1001. And the minimum for a Cat 1, no categories here, just an ILS, is 659 feet. And how long's the runway? 2444 meters. Now, I don't know, but I think because of the snow and ice, we had this discussion last time we flew somewhere snowy, I don't think we came to a conclusion, but I'm inclined to use auto brake low, and full reverse to slow us down, to reduce the risk of skidding. Flaps 2 by L-Raw. Not playing around, yeah. Yeah, you've almost got to treat it like a... Oh, mind you, L-Raw's 17 nautical miles out. Yeah, it's not, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say you're wrong. I'm definitely going to be flaps 2 gear down by 12 DME out. You're good, finally able to catch a stream of yours. I'm pleased you've made it. Yeah, nice. I've seen you on streams before, haven't I, Andrea? I'm sure I have. It's nice to have you back. We can also just simulate an in-op glide slope and fly the Lope 28. You could! Yeah, you're very welcome to do that, Simon. I myself will be making full use of the glide slope. Thank you, Sherry. I've never flown to Geneva in FS 2020. No, I have in P3D and FSX and things, but never in this sim. No, I'm not. I'm not a real pilot, Hakon. I'm a real student pilot of sorts, but I'm not a real pilot. Well, something is not working with the audio on the ground, and it seems like you might have been a bit out of your depth with the traffic. Oh, Twirls, that's a shame. Not a problem though, boss, not a problem. Thank you for trying at least. We're yeah, I do appreciate you jumping on for this sort of thing. I'll come see you in Copenhagen soon, boss. It was very confusing with an inactive controller doing tower as well, and a supervisor jumping on as well. Yeah, I can imagine. I wouldn't fancy that. I don't think, yeah. I do think I'd find being an air traffic controller on VATSIM very stressful. I don't think I have the right constitution for it. So yeah, I can imagine going somewhere new with all of that is a bit much. You make a valid point, Alex. You make a valid point. Yeah, Keflavik's just too far away, Tars, though, isn't it? I think I'll just go for the real life stuff. Yeah, fair enough. When is it you start properly, Tars? When is it you actually have your first day of learning stuff? Where's the Brussels Airlines? In fact, where's everyone? That's Jonathan. There's Riley. Hopefully I put some space between. What? Riley, what's going on? Weren't you like directly behind me? And now I'm ahead of Wojtek. Eh? Wojtek took off ages before me. What is going on? I'm so confused. I think maybe Volantis just not updating. Oh, here's Simon. It's another Scandinavian. Ah, I think it's just updated, is it? Yes. Something went wrong temporarily with Volanta, but we're alright now. Can't see this here Brussels airline though. Yeah, Volanta was very wrong there, wasn't it? It's always a bit wrong, but that was a new low, I think. Ah, okay. It's known to be messed up at the moment, is it? You make a valid point. Does this appear in that chat that we had in Discord? You are wrong. No, I don't think you are wrong. I have no idea. I have no idea if you're wrong or right. Let's Google it. Come on, let's Google it. Auto brake setting, contaminated runway. Yeah, but what do we do about it? That's what I want to know. Operational guidelines. Consider diverting to an airport with better runway conditions. Yeah. Anticipate asymmetric effects. Select auto brake mode per standard operating procedures. Some AOMs, QRHs recommend not using auto brakes if the contaminant is not evenly distributed. Aim for the touchdown zone. Conduct a firm touchdown. Roger, will do. Use maximum reverse thrust as soon as possible after touchdown because thrust reverse efficiency is higher at high airspeed. Do not delay lowering the nose wheel onto the runway. Wait on wheels. Monitor the auto brakes. Yeah, but how do I alter my auto brake setting? I don't know. there's no one online anymore, Jonathan. Oh, sorry, I've missed so much chat. It still suggests runway 28, Roger. And you start school on Monday. Okay, so yeah, day after tomorrow. Awesome. I think you'll head off. My head hurts from that whole debacle with the super. Oh, Charles, I'm sorry you had such a bad experience when you were doing something nice for us. It's not good, boss. But yes, thank you very much again for trying. Much appreciated. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see how we manage sequencing ourselves. Badly. I'm going to tell you now, we're going to manage badly, son, because we always manage badly. On a runway contaminated... Oh, something from Flight Safety International here. Ooh, I should start my descent. I'm going to start my descent. I tell you what, the time to be learning this stuff is not mid-flight when you're approaching an unfamiliar airport. But I still want to know. Still want a definitive answer on auto brake usage on wet and contaminated runways. Nah, you can't win every time, it's true. There's VFR traffic on the ground and stuff as well, blimey. Just going to reiterate, if people wouldn't mind after they land, disconnecting and reconnecting as an observer so we have somewhere to park, that would be lovely. This is the same thing but in PDF format. Fly-by-wire themselves have anything to say. Medium, usually selected for landing on a shorter, wet or contaminated runway. Fine, we'll use auto brake medium. Done. Auto brake medium, full reverse. Jobbed. Herman, welcome, how are you? Gotta love the Airbus Safety First website, yes. No, it's YouTube, I think. YouTube doesn't allow anyone to post links. What does it say? What does it say, Alex? Does it say use auto brake medium? What does it mean? Performing a safe landing on a contaminated runway. I mean, I don't have time to read all the words, obviously. They don't talk about auto brakes in this document. I'm going to listen to fly-by-wire and say auto brake medium. They have people who know what they're talking about on their team. Right. Let's get the engine anti-ice on. Did not see what the transition level was. Simon pasted the ATIS while they were still online. Did I set it? Maybe I already set it. Just scrolling up the chat to see what Simon said. Christopher, greetings. How are you, boss? I haven't seen you for ages. I don't know, Jenny. I don't. I could do it in my own time when I'm not streaming. Flight level 85, thank you, boss. You know, in terms of spacing, I said we always mess it up. We don't always mess it up. Sometimes it's absolutely fine. It's just always more by luck than judgment. So, Scandinavian 1129, I think will be ahead of me. Jonathan, if you could somehow try and slip in between myself and Riley, that would be great. And after that, these people, Mickey Aussie and MGN16, you seem to be alright. Scandinavian 5 Papa Hotel and Simon, you two are possibly going to be a little bit close. But I'll leave you two to worry about that. Jeff Millwood, good afternoon, how are you? Windows 11's going well for me, actually. I wouldn't have bothered upgrading were it not for the fact that I had to do a whole fresh install anyway. So I figured I might as well use the latest Windows, and it's absolutely fine. Overlander's off again, is it? Aye. That's spy then. There's me. There's Simon C ahead of me. Jonathan slightly behind me, and Riley. There's Simon. Oh yeah. You lot are going to be fine. It's just those of us towards the front that might end up having a few issues. We've got Treedway on final. We've got Wojtek behind him on final. Edward, Mark, and Sam, sort of downwind / turning final. There's so many people! Kai, good afternoon, boss. Just come back from the garden centre to get a plant for your room. Nice! Got a pog plant, looks amazing. I'll send a photo on the Discord at some point. Do! Oh, I'm pleased. Sounds like a very productive start to your afternoon. Sherry, I've put you on timeout because I've asked you at least 3 times not to use caps, and you're continuing to use caps. But in answer to your question, no, never heard of any of these things. This is starting to look like the posse following XP72 around, the crowd that makes ATC hang up the sign and go home. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this many people file on. Also, ATC has hung up the sign and gone home, but it wasn't our fault. It was all just a bit stressful from the sounds of things. Voice issues, supervisors. You've posted it, have you, boss? Let's see. Posted it and pinged. Oh yeah, I used to have one of those in my room. I've forgotten what they're called, but they're lovely, aren't they? Really nice. Good lucky, Superfly. I am on the Zapan 2 Pupper arrival, and then I'm doing the ILS 28 via Ogolo. got anyone on my TCAS. It's on below. So that's good. It was only £30, that's not, but it's a bargain, Kai.
Traffic, Scandinavian 172 Lima is back
Via Oslo, yes, yes. Let's just check he's turned the seatbelt sign on. He has not. I'll do that for him. Ooh, crikey. I forgot I wasn't in managed speed mode. Oh well, there's no ATC online. Absolute bargain. It is an absolute bargain, boss. One of Norway's biggest flight schools is Bardufoss. Really? And you're hoping to go there soon. Do you live in that area, or are you going to move there to learn? I just assumed we were given no speed, eh? Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 391 is approaching Zapan, arriving via the Zapan to Papa arrival, expecting ILS runway 28. We're descending through flight level 90 for 6,500 feet. I don't think it's a yucca. So I used to have a yucca as well and it didn't look the same. Volanta doesn't show me. Yeah, people were saying that Volanta's a bit screwed at the moment. It shows me to me, or it did anyway. Yeah, I'm still there on mine. But it's still showing 12s as being online, which she isn't, so yeah, I think it's just a bit broken. Okay, let's set local pressure. Ooh, it's a bit choppy, isn't it? QNH 1002 set.
1002 set. Passing 7,500.
Too much going on the localizer right now. You're doing a holding pattern. Don't blame you. We'll turn LS on. I know, it's a beautiful view, isn't it? You live in Oslo, planning to move there after school. Nice. I'm amazed that they would have a flight school this far north with such I don't know, variable, dodgy weather, I suppose. So are you planning on doing your PPL, or are you planning on going all the way to ATPL? QNH should be 1000 now. Yeah, but it's MSFS, isn't it? MSFS says it. Oh my god, there's a giant mountain. Bloody hell. That's a bit bloomin' close, isn't it? I mean, I'm above the minimum safe altitude, but it's really close.
Traffic.
Traffic behind me. Can't do anything about traffic behind me, boss. But whoever you are, you might want to slow down a little bit. Jonathan, I'd recommend slowing down a bit. It's you, boss. Yeah, no, I was talking to Herman. Oh, you want to do ATPL? School's part of the Arctic Uni there. Oh, right. Hello, Digital Flight Day. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Yeah, we're inbound to Bardufoss at the moment. And, you know, like all of Norway, it's just beautiful. Let's get a nice screenshot with the sun and a bit of cloud and a bit of mountain. It's the stuff dreams are made of, isn't it? Too much cloud now. That's quite nice. Cloud peaking. Sun peaking through there. Bonjour El Papino. You're slowing down now, awesome. Okay, so we seem to be about 25 nautical miles from the next plane in front, so that's good. Doing good, just finished a twin otter flight in the Canadian Rockies. Mountain flying is great, nice. I'm flying into Local next week on YouTube, I think, on Wednesday, yeah. In the twin otter, which I'm looking forward to and anxious about in equal measure. I throw the odd bit of French in here and there, El Bapino, but it is QNH 1000 now. But yeah, I try and keep it mostly English for maximum understanding, and because my French isn't very good. Hello Turkish 737, welcome to the stream. Just a reminder, if you haven't yet clicked the like button down below, I'd very much appreciate you doing that. And of course, I'd love you to subscribe to the channel as well, and to follow me over on Twitch at twitch.com/philthatflies. I do half my streams there and half my streams here at the moment. I'm not hearing people very clearly on Unicom.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 27 Whiskey, doing a second holding pattern over Oslo.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 391's overhead Delta Uniform 510, turning left downwind to Oslo, 20 miles from Oslo, 6,500 feet.
Bardufoss traffic, 301, established 13 miles, final, runway 28.
It's not as dark as I'd feared.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 27 Whiskey, now exiting the holding pattern and proceeding direct LROR.
Ah, I knocked my throttle slider. Oh my god. I mean, I'm glad I'm looking at the chart. If the chart didn't say we were alright, I'd be very anxious about crashing into one of these mountains. I really would. I've never flown with Turkish Airlines. I have flown with KLM. I found them to be alright. Nothing special, but I flew on a 744, which is always exciting. Right, what are we doing after Oslo? We are we're staying at 6,500 till Elroy, and then we're descending 5,200.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 939 X-ray, disconnecting to make room for all the incoming aircraft.
You had to go around. Oh, bad luck treed we went. Negative boss, 6,500 MSA on my Zapan 2 Papa.
Bardufoss traffic, 201, 8 miles, runway 28.
For information,
Radici, we're not going for a butter today because we've got a contaminated runway, so we're going for tyres on tarmac, firm, positive landing, and some pretty sharp braking. Pull up. Yeah, granite clouds, exactly. I've heard good things about Turkish Airlines. Yeah, I would like to fly with them one day. Right, we're going to activate our approach phase, and we're going to start slowing down to rate dot speed.
Lima is going to go straight ahead, do a 180 right to point Elroy, and come in for ILS runway 28.
I don't like these mountains being so close to my beautiful, beautiful plane.
2,500.
Oh, really? You're doing the same arrival? Well, I like your charts more. Because this does feel too close. Especially with a few bumps, you know, a few 100 foot is the difference between being in a mountain and being above a mountain, isn't it, basically? Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 27, whiskey
this is my chart, 6,500.
2816 miles.
$2,500.
Simon, I think you're right. Flaps 2 by Elroy. I think you're absolutely right. Flaps 2.
Checked.
No, that's no. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
Econ status.
Checked.
2,500.
Seatbelts.
On.
Barrow ref.
1000 set.
1000 set. Minimum.
659 feet set.
659 set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 3901, making left base overhead Elroy for a 19 mile final approximately. No, what are you doing? This is not what I need. What are you doing? Oh, my God. My God, toga lock. I mean, good, because I'd rather that than hit a mountain. But ideally, I'd like you to maintain the speed that I asked for. Oh my God.
2,500.
Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. It's all going horribly wrong.
Radar altimeter alive.
This is not what I need. My God.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 27 whiskey, ILS 28, 10 mile DME.
Traffic.
Yeah, well, oh my goodness.
555.
Oh my goodness me.
Scandinavian 102 Lima, my TCAS is screaming at me. Is there any aircraft around me that is in my vicinity? Because I can't see anyone.
A firm Scandinavian 3901 is turning final 18 miles to run, runway 28.
Traffic to the zone, runway 28 located.
Ah, there he is. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Clear of contact.
Right, I think we might be okay. I mean, I got a TCAS alert to descend. There's someone flying in the opposite direction above me. Yeah, but why is the speed going too low, Simon? It shouldn't be going too low. It's done it again. Okay, so we can descend now 5,200 feet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just it can't manage the speed.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 27 Whiskey, 5 mile final, runway 28.
Right, manual throttles it is, then we won't risk that happening a third time. Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 391 established in a manner of speaking on a 15 mile final, runway 28. Because managed speed and wind gusts. But it should still be able to... Yeah, maybe not. No. Anyway, all's well that ends well. This hasn't yet ended well, but we're alright now. Oh my goodness me. No, he didn't troll me. He didn't troll me. It was... I don't know what he was doing though. He was flying at me in the wrong direction, but I don't think it was an intentional trolling. Okay. It's been a long time since I've done a manual thrust arrival in the A32NX. Selected speed 10...
Traffic.
Oh my goodness.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 27 Whiskey, short final, runway 28.
Traffic.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 391's getting a TCAS alert from an aircraft very close on my 7 o'clock. Appears to be establishing final almost exactly in the same place as I am. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Scandinavian 102 Lima still, but apologies, that is me. I'm not sure what my aircraft is up to. It's supposed to be doing a 180, but it's done a 180 right into your area.
No worries, boss. We're established now. We are 11 miles out, so you seem to be going away from us now and you're above us, so it's absolutely fine. Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Right.
Flaps full.
The approach is 129.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
There's the runway, thank God, exactly. No, because of the auto thrust floor protection. So yeah, that's why we're not in approach phase. It doesn't matter, we're on manual thrust now. But I'm not used to it. It seems to want quite a lot of... Okay, there we are. There we are. Dark Fury, welcome. How are you? Concentration, exactly. Lemo wonders what? Wonders what? Welcome. This is what happens when ATC goes out. Well, it probably would have happened. Oh, I see. With the traffic. Yes, that is. Yeah, you're right. I thought you meant my speed issues, but I think they're probably less likely to have happened. Yeah, it's a good question. Let's kill the music. Bad things always happen when I have music on final.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 27 Whiskey, clear off runway 28.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 391, 7 mile final, runway 28. There was mention of SRS in my useless. I saw that rather than glide step. Oh, right, okay. Oh, I see, you meant that approach. I thought you meant in the MCU. Whew. I tell you what, if you haven't clicked the like button, now would be a lovely time to do that. And do subscribe to the channel as well. There'll be more of this. Sometimes things go better than this, but not always.
2,500.
Okay, Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Medium.
Ecam Mano.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist
It's
complete.
disappeared again, but it was landing no blue. VFR flight path to look like exactly. That's something to look forward to. Yes. ILS seems to be a little bit off bonk. Did anyone else find this? Is it supposed to be? Is it offset? Yes, it is. Okay. No butter, boss. No butter. Not on a contaminated runway. Tyres on tarmac. Tyres on snow, boss. Get them down.
Don't sink.
I won't sink. Don't worry.
Don't sink.
I mean, I won't.
Don't
I won't.
sink. Don't sink.
I mean, I will sink, but only
Don't
on the
sink.
glide slope.
Don't sink. Don't
Are you
sink.
going to keep saying that?
Don't sink. Don't
Yeah,
sink.
you are. Okay, fine.
Don't sink.
If I wasn't flying manually, I'd probably go
Don't
up to
sink.
the overhead and switch him off. But I'm just going to let him keep
Don't
shouting
sink.
at me instead.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
That's not okay.
Don't sink.
So on the snow,
Don't
though, you
sink.
want a more of a rate of descent
Don't sink.
to avoid any sliding. So 15 is a little
Don't
bit low.
sink.
You see.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
200.
Don't sink.
100.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I've got no further call-outs apparently.
5.
There we are. Welcome to Bardufoss.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. $17 knots.
Relief. Alex, don't you worry. Thank you, Kev Sky. Thank you, Digital Flight Deck. Where do I? Oh, there's an exit. We missed that one. We'll go to the next one. They ought to invest in a snowplow at this end. You know what I mean?
Northman 9012 established on the ILS to a 16 miles to run.
Yeah, so this is a freeware add-on. And so the level of snow depth is based entirely on the texture colors underneath it, which is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But it does make it very hard for developers to do good things with the snow. Did you just turn on the landing lights? What are you doing? Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 391, clear of runway. Just put chains on the tyres, yeah. Ooh-wee. Drift around the corner.
Just landed at our destination. Please keep your seatbelt fastened and reach the
Oh, and there's someone on very short final whose landing we unfortunately are not going to be able to make, I don't think. That's not Riley, is it? I'm sure he said he had 17 miles to run. I haven't heard anything from this person.
On behalf of the entire crew, would like to say goodbye to you now. It was a pleasure fun having aboard today, and we'll see you soon. 1.5 flight. Thank you once more.
Thank you, Jenny. I thought so. I think that was a good landing.
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 102 Lima is established ILS on runway ILS, runway 28. Thank God we're alive.
Good luck with your landing. That, I mean, it was spectacular. Fit plough to the nose. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You turned off live weather just to be able to see the taxiways and parking stats. Yeah, I might have to do the same.
Traffic, Norseman 9012 and 11 miles per hour.
Again, that I've forgotten whose voice is whose, but whoever's on short final. I mean, I know Riley's voice, obviously, but whoever's on short final, I think you just looked a lot closer than you were, much as Marker did when we were setting off. Alright, where the hell does one park at this airport? I guess we turn left in here. Maybe the next one. Maybe Lima. We'll go in via Lima. You disconnected because it was just too much traffic and had to go around. Fair enough, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It is a bit much, isn't it? I think I'm going to have to turn off live weather to see where the hell I'm going, actually. We'll turn it back on again once I'm parked up, but I have no concept of where the parking stands are or anything. And there isn't a parking chart. Certainly in Navigraph there isn't a parking chart. But I guess maybe that Tui knows what he's doing, so we'll go and join him. The CRJ? Is that you? No, you disconnected. I don't know who the CRJ is. But I guess maybe you're parked in the right place. We don't know. No one knows. Do you seem to have a set of stairs there potentially waiting for me? Oh, the CRJ's you. Okay, cool. This TUI I don't think is actually on a stand, so 01 we can't use. Let's plonk it on 02 here, shall we? Taxi light off. Oh, after landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
It might be. I mean, it looks, if I'm honest, Simon, it looks more like a taxiway than a parking spot. I don't know. No, there's no A380 available for anyone.
Norseman 9012 4 mile final for 28.
Right, here we are. That was very exciting. I did quite enjoy that, even the stressful bits. APU bleed is on, so engines can come off. Ooh, anti-ice has been turned off, that's good. Beacon can come off, seatbelts can come off, and let's get ourselves to the end of the runway to see Riley's landing. I think we probably missed whoever it was before him. I don't know, I don't see anyone now. Ah yes, there we are. Well done, whoever you are. Who are you, by the way?
Staff 102 Lima, can you please advise that you vacated the runway?
Scandinavian 102 Lima, yep, we have vacated runway runway 28.
Perfect, thank you. Norseman 9012 1 mile final 28.
Nice. There's only 2 stands at the terminal in real life at Bardufoss. The 2 is placed at 1 and I'm at 2, but where the CRJ is also a stand, but it's not used because there are only like 3 planes. Ah, there you are, so you are on a stand. Is he vacated? Yeah, a pinch. Good luck, Riley. Nice. These bouncings, by the way, I'm fairly certain are just mismatches between sims on VATSIM. Sitira! Sitira with the Club Filbert Gold renewal. Thank you ever so much, boss. That's very kind of you. You have to go. No problem at all. Thank you very much for joining us, as always. Pleasure to have your company. Taxiways are just parking stands that cause traffic jams. Yeah. They don't use the AP on the ground in Norway. What? Never? Right, better turn it off then.
Bardufoss traffic, Norseman 9012, vacated runway 28 onto Bravo.
Go around, plane is not vacated, I mean go around. Well, who else? We got loads of people still to come, I think. What I'll do is I'll take my own advice, and I'll disconnect and reconnect as an observer so that there's room for other people to park. And I will... Oh, he's changed into a different TUI livery. And I'll just budge myself out the way so that people don't have to see themselves driving through me on the street. Where's a good place to go? Yeah, we'll stick it here. Right, now we can concentrate on other people's arrivals. Apparently with the new B-Pilot coming out, those bouncing issues are a thing of the past. Yeah, so I've heard. How is it progressing though? Because last I heard there was a test that didn't go especially well. Should we go back to live weather? Nice. Much more atmospheric. You're going to disconnect? Okay, so yeah, weird taxiway stand available to anyone.
Traffic Canadian 3987 Foxtrot inbound Delta Uniform 510 Xapan 2 Papa arrival. Expecting the Alice for runway 28.
Canadian 10 Lima, tapping to the gate now after doing our tapping.
So that was Simon, the one and only Simon, who is basically on a downwind, I think. So we'll stick around and watch his landing, and we'll see who else is coming. Because there were there were loads of people behind me. So who do we have? We have Marker, who I think has disconnected and reconnected. Oh, it was Jonathan. Jonathan was the one who was just down. I'll try and put a voice to the name. Yeah, there's Riley. He's found somewhere to park. I think the TUI's not with us, is he? He's not even got a flight plan. He's sitting there, taking up a stand. Right, who else? Yeah, there's Simon on his downwind. We've got two on final.
Canadian 10 Lima is taking gate 07 and after part will disconnect for other players landing.
We've got Mickey Aussie, in his Brussels Airlines, which I think, Simon, you dealt very well with earlier. So yeah, Simon's well spaced. We got Scandinavian 939 X-ray after him.
01.
And then Scandinavian 397 after him. Assuming this is still accurate, I don't know, or has become accurate again. Probably better off looking at VATSPY, aren't we? Except I don't know who's who on VATSPY. Oh yeah, VATSPY shows far fewer planes.
Bardufoss traffic D-line 125 on final runway 28.
It was fun to fly with self-landing hardware. Was it? I've never tried it. So I think actually it's just these two, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. It's just Michael and Simon. Oh, definitely be able to see everyone come in then. That's good. You heard they did a heavy load test. There were issues, but the load was way more than you would ever see in one place, even during events. Oh, okay. So it's fine under sort of normal conditions, is it, at the moment? When you think about it now, you're really glad not to have taken the DC-6 into Bardufoss. Yeah, but look at me, Simon, with a modern state-of-the-art Airbus. Couldn't even hold a bloomin' managed speed that was sufficient to stop it disconnecting and flooring the auto throttle. Made it onto the ground and parked. You had cocked up the approach because you forgot the ILS mode. Easily done, Marco. We've all been there. We've all been there or somewhere similar. -285 landing. Really good, Riley. Really good. That is. I mean, I'm saying this like I know for certain what I'm talking about, but that to me sounds like a very sensible landing rate for slippery conditions. I haven't even looked at mine. Good thing is you don't get TCAS resolution advisories in the DC6. That is good. Wow, Volante's really screwed up at the moment. He won't even load my flights. And sorry, mad slewing up in one of Ben's streams. This is different though. This is I don't know how it's different. No, I do know how it's different. Mad slewing for the sake of others, boss. Volante has doubled your FPM, really? So the -285 was within X-plane, was it? And Volante gave you twice that. That's awful. It is bad, Volante, in terms of landing rates for sure. Oh good, we have a... Oh no, we don't have a stream clip, we just have someone saying hi twice in the stream clips channel. Oh yeah, do come and join my Discord server, by the way, if you're not already in there. Has that worked? No. Stand by. I'll give you a personalised invite. Invite people. Copy. Oh, it has done it at last. It's just a bit slow. There we are. Yeah, come join Discord. It's good in there. Lots of nice people. You get to hang out with me. What more could you want from your life? You're really glad to have been able to do holding patterns because as you were on downwind, it was really busy. Yeah, I was really lucky. I was really, really lucky that I ended up not having to hold, I think. Again, not judgment, mostly luck. You got to run. No worries, Digital Flight Deck. Nice to see you. I shall see you soon, I hope. You've been practicing holding patterns in the DC6, but you wouldn't have been comfortable with it in this situation. No, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Let's have a bit more music while we wait. Something, a bit more atmosphere. Cora goes down nicely at a time like this. Snowy Norwegian airport. No worries at all, Martin. See you on Monday. Yes, so for those of you who are not aware, on Monday we are doing a really nice long flight in the 737 in P3D.
Bardufoss traffic in 397 Foxtrot, fully established LS28. We have 17 nautical miles to the Bravo Delta Foxtrot VOR.
Roger. Actually, I think I've probably got no power, so I can't talk. No, I've got power, I wouldn't be able to hear. Yeah, Monday, next stream is on Monday at 1800 Zulu over on Twitch, and we're flying down to Barbados.
Roger, Dodger.
from Washington Dulles. So that'll be a really nice one if you're around then. 1800 Zulu over on Twitch, twitch.com/footballflies as Nightbot so sagely just posted. Scott, hello. You missed a lot of it, but you're rewatching the week whilst working. No problem at all. The flight was alright up until we had a little bit of an issue with the auto throttle. Oh, this is looking interesting. We had a bit of an issue with the auto throttle, which disconnected and, well, it auto floored it because it got a bit slow. And I would have expected the A320's auto throttle in managed speed to be able to give us enough leeway that a gust would have disconnected.
Line 125 with approach.
Oh, bad luck, boss. Bad luck. Shame. One gone around. Simon's still to come. Yeah, but other than that, it was a good flight. Nice landing. Still waiting for... Oh, Volanta has come back to life for me. So hopefully we can get a landing rate. Yeah, it's absolute nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. It's giving me -129. That was not a smooth landing, was it? I mean, it was alright. It was sensible. It was a sensible landing. But I've had much smoother landings than this that have come up in, 400 plus. So henceforth, we ignore everything Volanta ever says. Oh, I don't know, Scott. To be honest, I've lost touch a little bit with what's going on with the flyby. It's the latest experimental build. So, I don't know. But then Simon, who knows about these things, he didn't seem that surprised. He reckons I should have gone into selected speed and add a bit of a buffer of about 10 knots, which I will do in similar conditions in the future. But I think I just thought that the Airbus was intelligent enough to avoid that situation completely. Indeed, Jonathan, yeah. With the Brussels Airlines. Okay, what are they supposed to have improved, Scott? I know I could look this up myself, but I have people for that, Yeah, it is very zen. It is very zen. You somehow still don't trust the Airbus. Well, I did completely, and I was wrong. So I think you're right, Simon. Why don't we all just hop in general aviation aircraft and do some holding hands? Because everyone's been through enough, Jonathan. We don't want the Brussels Airlines to have to go missed again because we're messing about in Cessnas,
Bardufoss traffic, Scandinavian 37. We're 7 miles out, ILS 28. We'll now switch to visual approach as we have the runway inside.
Replaying the landing was definitely not the 500 plus feet per minute Volanta says. No. Someone did explain to me why Volanta's landing rates are so wild, and it's to do with how it takes like a sample, how often it looks at your descent rate. So it really is chance as to whether as to at what point it records it, because it doesn't do it frequently enough. It's like every few seconds, I think. So the same landing could be measured either just before it or just after it or something like that. I don't know, I'm not techie enough to fully understand it, but it sort of makes sense. Next time, raw data IFR training, DME arts, teardrop entries, and NDB approaches. Sounds good. Yes and no, Simon. Yes and no. This is Simon landing, not Simon C. Simon S. He's landing now. I'm very relaxed. There's no one who I have more confidence in to land this plane beautifully than Simon. Dulahay, looks like you've arrived at the end. You have! Yeah. Where are you, Dulahay? Have you just got up? And of course holding patterns with a 30 knot crosswind. Let's try and get some shots of this, shall we? Central US, right. We're doing one on Monday, Dillahay, over on Twitch at 1800 Zulu from Dulles to Bridgetown. Specifically aimed at the American... Oh, Christ. I pressed the wrong bloody button. Specifically aimed at the American audience. Yeah, 1800 Zulu, that'll be. So hopefully you can make that one. I don't know, I'd forgotten about Across the Land. I don't know if I'll do it. I haven't had a look at my shifts yet. Oh, Simon, I can't believe I did that. Anyway, it was clearly going to be a beautiful landing. And you're showing up in a Poggers retro Scandinavian livery. Make up for it with a couple of screenshots.
Bardufoss traffic, Canadian 397 Foxtrot, vacate zone Charlie will taxi to the parking. Good day.
Welcome to Bardufoss, boss.
Thank you, boss.
Nice. Good stream. I'm so I know. I think we need another justice for Simon hashtag probably. What I did was I meant to press Windows Alt Print Screen to capture a screenshot just as he touched that. What I actually did was press Windows Alt Insert, which of course changes you from drone view into your cockpit view again. Not ideal. Anyway, we'll wait for him to taxi and we'll get a screenshot then. I think it is, yeah, I think it is the same as the DC-6 livery. If I look at the screenshot channel, you can see how short of a landing we did. Okay, let's have a look. Blimey! That's crazy short. How's that possible, boss? Another justice for Simon. It is, Riley, it is all part of the fun. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I did as well. It was good fun. Feels like really ages since I last flew the A320. I don't know what I've been doing. I have been streaming. I guess I've just been flying other stuff. So yeah, it's nice to be back in it. In spite of it trying to kill me, which is something I'm not used to the A320 doing. Have you got any scenery, Simon? Don't bother typing an answer. I'll speak to you after. I'm just curious about the P3D possibilities of Bardufoss. Max auto brake, right? Okay. Bit floaty as well, right? And there he is. And there's me. A wing through the fence. I'm going to try and get you two in and not myself. Oh, actually, hang on. There is room. There's a stand 3. Stand by one. Stand by. I'm going to try and muscle my way back into this screenshot. where the line is. Look any good? Yeah, that'll do. Screenshot for posterity's sake with all of us. There we go. Don't know, Voiter. Don't think so. Simon got in alright. Marker clearly got in alright. Riley got in alright. We might just try and straighten her up a little bit. I am, by the way, on as an observer, so no one's having to look at this slewing, in case anyone was worried. Let's get a low-level shot as well. That's nice. That is nice. Awesome. Good times, everybody. Well, thank you, everyone who's flown along. I don't think I've ever had so many people fly along, and it is, I guess it's slightly a shame that it was into a small, uncontrolled airport that we couldn't all stay spawned in on, but thank you everyone for disconnecting to make sure there's enough room and all of that. That makes a big difference. And yeah, just before I go, as well as thanking everyone who's flown along, welcome to all our new subscribers and all of our new followers on Twitch. There's been quite a lot of that while we've been live as well. And thank you, Satira, again for your resubscription to Club Filbert Gold. Talking of which, I will be in the Club Filbert Gold VIP VC voice chat on Discord. Well, as soon as the outro music finishes, so I hope to see some of you there. And as I said, the next stream is going to be on Monday over on Twitch at 1800 Zulu. Next YouTube stream is going to be 1300 Zulu on Wednesday, and we'll be back in the Twin Otter to land at Lukla, which should be pretty poggers. Thank you, Jenny. I'm glad you enjoyed it. After seeing a struggle, I think I'm only taking the A32NX out as a Whiskey or Zulu and doing everything else manually. Yeah. You're right, I hadn't really noticed that it was 3 generations. You're spot on. Yeah, that is cool, isn't it? Anyway. Enough chit chat. It is time to end the stream. Reluctantly. But yes, thanks again everyone, and I will see you very soon. And so, Simon in with a last minute resub, boss. Thank you ever so much. Oh, it's an upgrade to gold as well as being bloomin' emerald. Boss, that's very, very, very nice of you. You are now, I think, top tier Club Filbert. I don't think we have any other emerald and gold members. I don't think. Oh, your tier 3's run out. Oh, okay. Okay, good. I was going to say it's a little bit much otherwise. Linus, hello, very quickly before we go. Yeah, thank you all very much indeed, and see you soon. Bye-bye.